Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in. If you don't see a red box right there, that just means you're catching the replay. No big deal. Let us know where you're watching from. We're going to make a very, very big Valentine door hanger today. So let me get this going here. So arrow is the key word. Type that in the comments whenever you get here. And I will send you a message with all of the stuff that you're going to need to know. Okay, so let me just get my desk back. So I've started painting this door hanger here with a pink paste. I painted it white to start, and then I realized, like, whoopsie, that is not what I intended to do, y'all. So I'm going to quickly just cover it really quick. I wanted it to be pink and it's not going to stay in place. Hey friends, I have got really sad news to tell y'all. It has been a very hard day here at our house. Okay, so let me see here. I just pinned the comment. Comment the word arrow. Also comment ! Notify, and you'll receive notifications when we are live, and it will tell you if you're already receiving them or if you're not already receiving them. Okay, I think I've got that covered. I'm gonna take this. Hey, what's up, friends? Let me just take this, and what I'm doing is, because I got a whole bunch in my sponge, I'm taking my sponge brush and I'm just kind of squeezing that chalk paste off into the jar, just so that I don't waste. I'm gonna close it up. So arrow is the key word. We've got some new stuff for you. I am going to start working on something else. What am I gonna start working on? You'll see it when it all comes together, I promise. Okay, so this is the bottom portion, okay? Now, what do I want to paint? These. Hey, friends. Yes, ! Notify. Petra says, go Lions. Deb's Packers won. Okay, so you're going to get a bunch of these. These are like shiplap, I guess. I'm going to paint them. There's Miss Deb right there. Deb, put ! Notify. Notify. All right, and we're going to paint these really quick. So we are dedicating tonight's tutorial to Kira. Kira is probably currently undergoing surgery. She is my
crafting buddy.
She's my crafting buddy. She's my princess. She started acting funny yesterday, and I just knew in my gut that something was not right. Zach took her to the emergency room this morning. They did a bunch of x-rays, and they are going to open her up. So y'all say a prayer for her. So in other words, all proceeds tonight are going to Kira's exploratory surgery. I know, Petra, it's very sad. So it's been a very trying time, very trying day here in the house. I didn't get much sleep last night, just the thought of everything. So I am running on nothing. I'm very tired. I leave in a couple days. Yeah, I don't know. I have no words. So we're waiting on a call from the vet to see how things went. Or how they're going. I don't know. So, the boys thought she was coming home today. But then we broke the news to them. And Jackson did not handle it well. Nor did Willie Dillon. But, hey, friends. So comment the word arrow. Check your messenger. This is a new, like, it's kind of like I guess it's a door hanger, right? Because it's got holes on it. On Etsy. It's the Sunday special. So we're just painting it, y'all. That's all we're doing. I needed some crafting therapy, and this is how we do. So I am using cherry. So like I said, whenever you comment arrow, you're going to get all of our goodies, all of our links, everything. Okay, so now we're going to hop over to all of this stuff here, some way, shape, or form. I just went ahead and laid everything out on my little tape for time purposes. That way we're good. And it's freezing cold here. I checked right before I went on here with y'all. It is, it was 14 degrees, feels like 0. So there you have it. Okay, so I did the hearts. Now we're going to hop over to the black. Let's see what happens. Hey, hey. Thanks, Kim. I appreciate that.
It's either a sock she ate.
Yeah, it's something.
Or grass.
Yeah, we don't know until they open her up. Good grief. I'm making a mess. Hold on, y'all. Hi, Cheryl. All right, so I'm going to take our black velvet, and this spells, well, it's love, okay? We have 2 different fonts here on this project, which I think is awesome because I think when you mix fonts, it looks pretty awesome. Especially like, I don't know, like graphics and stuff. Hi, Annette. So this is on Etsy, y'all, so just comment arrow. It's a fairly large, I think it's 18 by 16. I really like the larger door hangers. I mean, it doesn't really even have to hang on a door. Like, doesn't say welcome or anything.
Hang on a hook in the living room.
Yeah, exactly, in the living room. Yep. Thanks, Karen. All right, so it does have an arrow on it. It's going to go, I'll show you. It's all the lines are scored. You're going to know where to place things. I did do some painting tutorial, but okay, so there we have it. Y'all see that? Hit the heart button for me, y'all. We need some love in the house tonight. Okay, so this is I love this so much. Let me show you this. So I specifically told Zach, I'm like, we have to do this at the top. I love this so much. And then there's going to be little hearts that go right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to use, I think, a regular sponge brush because it is larger. And I'm just going to take our black velvet chalk paste, which, by the way, y'all, is super amazing as far as getting it coated nicely. I mean, I don't think I've ever had to do a second coat on here unless, like, I missed some spots. Okay, thanks, Mary Lee. Hi, Denise. How are you? In forever. Teresa, she is in surgery right now. They found something in her intestines. In the past, she has been known to eat socks. Well, y'all, like, I do everything in my power to make sure that there are absolutely no socks whatsoever in this house on the floor. Like, anything. Like, we're clean people, okay? But even anything. Like, Jackson, God bless him, but he is not the cleanest kid. And I go in his room multiple times a day to see if he has things on his floor. Anything. So I don't know what it is. We'll find out. They'll show us. But at the same time, when they called us, they said that her,
could be the spleen.
Her spleen, I don't know, the lady said, like, a spleen is, like, flappable. Is that what she said? And it looks folded over.
And it's possible because of the amount of surgery she's had.
Yes, and she's had multiple surgeries. So it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot right now. Okay, so the last piece we need to paint is this, but I don't know what color to paint it because we're going to have a white background. Let me show you guys. So Zach went ahead and like split this up for y'all so it'd be cheaper for y'all for shipping. But ideally this is going to go right here. Okay, and it'll have a way to hold itself together. And then the pink heart we painted is going to go down here on the bottom. Speaking of, I think that's the doctor. The top piece is going to hold this. Okay, so the holes are going to line up. This is going to go here. Our little shiplap things are going to go here. So I'm thinking that we will do this in, I don't know, not red. If we do it in pink, it might look okay. Actually, I think we might do it in pink. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so I'm going to paint this in our pink and go from there. Hello, hello, pink. Look, y'all are saying pink. I did grab purple, Karen, but I didn't put purple anywhere else. I know, Marilee. You know, she's not far. Oh my, I just really did it royally here. She's not far. And I honestly don't think, yeah, they did, Jamie. I honestly don't think we're going to get a lot of precipitation. What is happening here? Okay, I have pink paste. Holy pearl here. Hold on. Judy Gibson, hello, hello. There isn't, Katie, there is never a dull moment. So I was very like down and out today. I did go get my nails done because I'm leaving to go on my trip. I did pack for my trip. Like I've been trying to stay busy to keep my mind off of it. Because you know she's going to have to wear the cone of, we call it the cone of shame when she comes home. Well, she doesn't like that, nor do I like her seeing her with it on. So it's hard for me, y'all, to see her like that. And it's just eating at me really, really badly. Okay, and I just got it on again. Hi, Debbie Meeks. Okay, so this is going to go pink as well, because why not? So let me just paint this quickly while we chit chat. Let's see what we got here. Part of me, you know, I am always like worst case scenario when it comes to this stuff, which is terrible, but I try to prepare myself for the worst. I mean, they gave her a bunch of stuff earlier to see if she could like pass whatever was blocking her intestines, but that did not work. So they did try. They tried for surgery. So comment arrow. Go check out all of our links. It includes our t-shirts, Etsy, our chalk paste. I even have the cutout of the week on there because today is the last day to get it. So you will get the wood blanks for this. Tomorrow we will release a brand new cutout. And they are always under about $20 and they always include shipping. US only. All right, so my painting is going to be a little sloppy tonight, y'all. What's new? Okay, here we go. Top of the heart, okay? Ta-da! So let me close this up. I'm going to move some of this around a little bit just because I have a lot out. Oh, I know where that paste is coming from. It's coming from the side. Goodness. I don't know what I did. Okay, we're better. We're better. Hi, Holly. let me just put all of this back so that we can move on, okay? And let's dry it, and we'll start assembling it. Tonight, Julian, I just saw your comment about the paste on the outside of the jar. Yes, girl. Okay, so tonight I think we're going to use Stick Fast. This is growing on me. So it says instant adhesive. Now, at first I'm like, this is not instant. But y'all, it's not like, I mean, it's pretty instant, okay? Yeah, you do pay fees. I know, Sharon, it's so common. Oh, one of the vet's dogs was always having something removed. Yes, and the vets have said that this is very common, that dogs eat things and they cannot pass them. Well, guess what? We have one of them. But again, it just, like, it eats at me because, like I said, y'all, we're clean people. I like tidiness, and we run our business out of our home, but it's not like there's a bunch of little things all over the floor for her to get. Like, I go the extra mile to make sure of that. So what on earth she got, I really don't know. I'm beside myself about it. Okay, so this is dry. We've got our little stripes here. Let me just make sure that we don't have any whole bunch of excess paste on the edges. Because, right there we do. I don't want to accidentally get that on another part. Okay. Yeah, Penny, it is great. Stick Fast is good. I don't know, Marilee. I mean, again, we like everything outside is her toys, unless somebody.
No sock.
It's not a sock.
It's not a sock. It is a wad of grass, though.
It is a wad of grass.
Because of, and it got caught on her stomach from all of her previous surgeries and some of the scar tissue. They also did remove the spleen because it was kind of balled up and turned over. But they're going to send that off for testing to make sure that there's no tumors or cancers in it. She said once she unfolded it, the spleen, it looked like normal-ish. But again, they won't know anything until the tests come back on it. They did remove the grass.
Y'all listening to that?
She's running out of 9 lives for surgery because they did say cutting through the scar tissue was a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So she's doing great. She's recovering.
Okay. So in other words, how do you tell a dog to not eat grass?
Just like the same way I told her not to eat socks. Don't eat socks, Jenny.
Like, seriously, how do you tell a dog not to eat grass?
That was my next question. Like, because, I know dogs will eat grass when their stomachs get upset.
Right.
And I said, is it possible because whatever may or may not be going on with the spleen, how that was turned over and balled up,
could cause the stomach ache
issue? Yeah.
What'd she say?
She says possible, but we won't know if there was anything wrong with the spleen until they get
to the testing. And so she comes home when?
Don't know yet. But the good news is, like, if there is, the spleen wasn't ruptured or anything, which is good because typically with dogs, if a cancer or tumor shows up in the spleen, it's not a good prognosis. With her, though, because of everything and it coming out now, if there's a cancer or tumor in it.
So, Laura, so normally she will try and, like, puke it up. But it just gets stuck, I guess, in this one spot in her intestines.
It got caught on scar tissue.
Oh, it got caught on scar tissue.
On the inside of the tummy.
On the inside. Good Lord. So, in other words, she's going to have to be monitored outside. And the minute she starts to eat grass, like, push her butt inside. I mean, I don't know what else to do.
We didn't have to go softer for it, too.
Softer food?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do, y'all. I forgot about this. I want to do this because this is the whole point of this project. I'm going to take the bottom heart And I'm going to sand it. Let me see if I have. Let's use this side. I am going to just run the sanding block over the top. Just lightly to make sure that it's like smooth. Because I'm going to use a transfer on this. One of our new ones.
It does, Vicki. Grass does help dogs with upset stomachs, but dogs that have a history of like eating socks and then having surgery on their stomach to remove it, that's not good for them because they make changes to their stomach and then the grass wads can get caught in it. Okay, so what do we apply to our paste before we add a transfer? I just grabbed it, so y'all probably already saw it. Wax. Can they cut some scar tissue down a little? I don't know. They did do some of that. Oh, she did? Yeah, they basically said, like, we kind of, like, her stomach was a certain way because of all the surgeries, and they kind of rearranged it some more. Oh, my gosh, y'all. So they're going to take ownership if something happens because they moved her stomach and stuff? Yeah. What a mess. The things we do for anything, right? Okay, so we're applying wax to this. We're going to use a new transfer. Darlene wants to know what grade of sandpaper. Yeah, so Darlene, it's just one from the Dollar Tree. Which I believe is I think it's like medium is what it says. But we're going to use the brand new, oh, I don't know what color I'm going to use. Medium polka dots tonight on our thing. Yeah, it does, Kim. And she's had a lot. Yeah, Penny, I'm going to have to go outside. Yeah, that's true, Deb. I'm going to have to go outside with her now. Okay, let me grab a fuzzing cloth. And we're going to peel this off, okay? And we're going to lay it right here on our fuzzing cloth. So if you're just hopping on, hit the heart button for me, comment the word arrow, and then put exclamation point notify with a Y so that you'll receive messages whenever we are live. And you can hop on. She's $1 million girl, Rachel. Kira is the $1 million dog. All proceeds are going to Kira tonight. To the cost of all her stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put polka dots on it. But before, like, we do that, I need to show y'all what we're doing. So love is black. The arrow's black. And we have red hearts. I think we do white polka dots. Never mind. I figured it out. I figured it out. $1 million doggy. Okay, so we're done with our cardboard. I do not want to get my transfer stuck to the cardboard. So we're going to move that out of the way. And we're just going to place this. Like, let's do this way first. Like so. Okay, and we're going to take our white chalk paste. White. Let's see, I have a full one. Right here. So grab your chalk paste, whatever color you decide to use. And you're going to take your squeegee. Now, the squeegees are like this, okay? So there's a little circle right there. You're going to put your thumb on it, and you're going to turn it like upside down, okay? Thumb on the circle, flip it. All right? Then you just grab some of your paste, and you're going to drag that paste all over your screen. Wherever your transfer is and that you want it to show up. Okay, so because the transfer is not as big as my heart, I will have to lay this down a second time, but I am going to clean it first so that it does not, the paste on the back of this right here does not get all over the heart. Okay, so let's do that, Okay, now we're going to lift it up.
baby. Y'all look how cute. That is called the medium polka dot transfer. Oh my gosh. How stinking cute. You gotta have one. Okay, you can add this to anything, any time of season, any holiday, whatever it is in the color that fits that time, right? All right, let me grab a board eraser and we're gonna clean this and then we're gonna put it on. Okay, so this is called a board eraser. It is like a sponge, kind of, sort of, but it's specifically for our transfers, okay? Comes in a 2-pack. You can't go buy this at, you know, some of the big box stores. You have to get it on my chalk website. Okay, so I'm going to take it and just clean off all that paste, getting all of it out of the screen. Take a paper towel and wipe off all of that dirty water, okay? Y'all do me a favor and sprinkle this out. Helps us out a ton. Okay, sorry for the loud noise. Usually it happens because my board eraser is not as wet. It's not as wet as it should be. Michelle Pryor says, oh, that pattern would be cute with the color changing inks. Girlfriend, that would be good. You're right. You're so smart. You're so smart. Okay, so now we're going to take paper towel and we are going to clean it off. Now, what do we need to do next before we lay it down here? We've already waxed the entire heart, but what do we do next before we lay it down? Besides dry it. We need to dry it. Okay? Can you machine wash them, the chalk sponge? Delora, I've actually accidentally washed one before, but I immediately threw it away because I wasn't sure. It did not feel right. Hi, Donna Deek. Yes, we need to fuzz it. Fuzz, 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 fuzz. We need to fuzz it because whenever we clean it after fuzzing it the first time, it removes all of the lint. Okay? So, should be good. Now, let's grab this. We're going to fuzz it. Put that over there. And we're adding lint to the back again so that it is not as sticky as it was the first time. Because I don't want it to stick so well that it ends up peeling up my pink paste, okay? Yes, Linda, that's a great idea. Good job, everybody. We're going to fuzz it, okay? So hit the heart button for me. Comment the word arrow. This cutout, it's going to be big. But it is on Etsy, and it's only $25. It's the Sunday special, and I think you're going to love it so much. Okay, so I am going to lay this down. Let's see. Let's go this way. Just like so. Now, we are going to have to put a couple dots right there. No big deal. So let me lay that down, and we're going to drag our paste. Same thing, y'all. Over the silk screen. You can use these multiple times. These silk screen transfers can be used over and over and over. Okay, so we're going to peel it up. Now, let me show you where we're going to need to put it on the edge. You see the edge is lacking a few dots. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, where did it go? I am going to dry that section first. And then we're going to lay the transfer down right along the edge so that we get that mist edge. Okay? Bye! How are you? How are you, friend? Okay, so I think we're good there. All right, we don't need to cover the whole thing. Like, I just want to cover just a few spots. So I'm actually going to use the transfer. Hold on. I'm going to line it up, if I can, to where we originally had it by lining up the dots. on the silk screen. And then, y'all, they should be in the spot where they belong, okay? So I have 1, 2, 3. Yes. We did it. We did it. Complete. Oh my goodness. All of this right here with some pink paste, wood cutout, and a silk screen transfer. All right, I'm going to just take this here. I'm going to spray it really quickly, and then we're going to start putting this together so that y'all can see what you're going to get. Okay, so clean it with the board eraser, get all of that white paste off, and then take the dirty water, remove it, and then turn it over. Do the exact same thing on the back in the area that you put your squeegee on, right? Because there's really no need to clean the other. Well, there is actually, because we did fuzz the entire thing. So we might as well, if you want, or you can leave it fuzzed and just, it'll be halfway ready for next time. What do you say about that? All right, so easy, easy, easy. Once that's finished, you're gonna move all your stuff and you're gonna lay this sticky side up. This is how I do it. You are going to put the white side of this backer sheet, okay, that's yellowish. Put the white side of your backer sheet on the sticky side, corner to corner, edge to edge. Boom, polka dots are ready to be used again. Okay, so here we go. We've got this. Let's glue it all together. What do you say? What do you say, my friends? Let me turn on the glue gun just in case I decide to use it. Probably won't, but just in case. We're going to use Stick Fast. And here's another jar that has a bunch of paint on the edge. Okay, so we're going to start by putting it on the matching piece. These two things are the only thing that you will not see on this piece that you're going to decorate. There are score lines. I promise you I can see them. There's love. There's the arrow. There's the something y'all told me before, the bottom of the arrow, and the 3 hearts. Okay, it's there. I promise you. So what I'm going to do is take my Stick Fast, and I'm going to just put Stick Fast all over this. I have this on my Amazon storefront whenever you comment the word arrow. Okay. And then we're just going to line this up right here on top of the backer piece. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of work with this here, get it aligned to where I want it and where it belongs. And then I'm going to press and hold, okay? We do some exercises here. Press and hold. It's there, Peggy. It is called, and I can put it in the comments as well. I think it's like Love XOXO Heart Door Hanger. Pretty positive that's what it is. Zach had me change the name because we try to match the listing names to his file names. Okay, here it is right here. Somebody has already bought it. Thank you so much. Oh, look, Zach beat me to it. He already got it in there, y'all. Okay, so we have this. It is pretty stuck. It's stuck fast, okay? Now, next thing is, let's work on this piece. So this piece is going to basically, let me show you. Let me hold it up and show you. I know I showed you once, but this piece is basically going to lock into place right here. Okay? And you're probably wondering like, well, Amy, how is that going to stay there? Well, have no fear. Okay? This piece right here is going to hold it in place. Okay, so there are holes in this. So what we're going to do next is we're going to put glue all over this piece, flip it over, and align it right here, and then press and hold. Okay. See how big it is? It's going to be so cute. Just wait. You just wait. Cheryl, he's here somewhere, and I got glue on this, so I'm going to have to touch that up. He may be in the garage. I hear the machine running. We're cutting all those Etsy orders because y'all are just like super duper awesome. So let me just paint that really quick. See? It's fixed. Oh, you know what? There was another spot. While I'm here, y'all, I got distracted. There was another spot that I missed. So just let me do that really quick. Hopefully this is sticking fast. And I just put my finger in the wet paint. I just need to sit down. Right? Hey, hey! Thanks so much. You did, Peggy. Great. Thank you so much. We appreciate everybody's support. So much. Today's been a rough day. But I am much better now that I'm here with you and the doctor called. We're going to get through this. Okay. So we've got this here. Okay. Now, I think Zach said he is going to give y'all some, Zach, you didn't give them to me. Don't get stick fast on your skin. He did not give me like a strip to put in the back. And I realized, did I put any glue on this? Heck no. I did not even put glue on those, y'all. Okay, let me push this down. Hi, Autumn.
What do you mean I didn't give you anything? It's right there. It was on your desk the whole time.
Sure it was. Okay, so while we're here, let's just do our hearts really quick. We're waiting for that to dry. So you're going to have multiple points of secure. You're going to have one here, and then he's going to give you this little piece that you're going to put in the back, right in the center to hold it all together. Okay, so let's do this. All three hearts are exactly the same. And as I mentioned, they are scored. This board is scored. You can even see it through all of the paint, all of the polka dots, all of the things. Okay, so there's that. Let me just make sure this is good. Now you're going to have the pointer of the arrow. Okay. And this is going to go, okay, Zach, is the arrow going down?
Yes.
Okay, the arrow's going to go down. So what I'm going to do, because I can see the score lines, I'm going to put the glue there. And we're going to do that. Y'all see this is coming together. It's so cute. There's Zach. Oh, good, Cheryl. I'm so glad. Okay, so that is gluing. Then you're going to have your love, which is a word. Okay, and we're going to put this right here on the board, and I'm concentrating. Shh. Don't talk. All right. What do you think, Zach?
Very nice.
You love it?
Is there shimmer on it?
No.
I adore it then.
Whatever. Okay, let me just make sure that I got this on my score lines. I did.
Peggy, you may need to approve in Messenger to receive a message from us.
Yeah. Or check your message requests, which is basically the same thing as what Zach said. Okay, let's do the point of our arrow down here.
Shot through the heart.
And you're too lame. Lame.
You're too late.
It's a broadhead and a feather. Baby, comment, exclamation point, notify. Okay.
How big is this? This is
18 by 16.
Yeah, what she said.
Okay, so I'm going to get real brave here and try and flip this over without messing anything up. Okay, now, where's that piece? This is going to go here, right, Zach?
Did I give you the wrong piece?
I don't know what you gave me.
Yeah.
But ideally, that's going to go there?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay. Like this.
I'm trying to see what you did.
Yeah. Me too, Cheryl.
Yeah, it helps if that's in, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I said I was brave. I should have. I did this all backwards.
May I?
No. There. See? Okay, now this is going to be the fun part. These are going to go up here in this heart. This is going to go down here. You're to blame. This is going to go up here. This is going to go up here. See, it's like little shiplap lines. Faux shiplap. Faux show.
Tracy, this is our Etsy shop.
Okay, so that one and that one. And then this one's going to go up here. Like that. And that one's going to go right there, right? Right. I think so. Something like that. And then this one goes down here.
That's correct.
Okay. They're not straight, though. Hold on. I think I have these two mixed up. This one here. There we go. Right? Yes. Okay. This one is not, I don't like this one. You have to just kind of mess with them until you get them right in the center area, I guess. I don't know. Zach can tell me what I'm doing wrong.
I could, but I'd like to live.
Here, tell me what I'm doing wrong.
No, we're well beyond that. You're doing nothing wrong, babe. You're amazing.
Okay, so let's put this here. This is going to bump up against our pink heart. Right there. Okay? I'm just trying to get it as straight as I can. Before it dries. I would recommend that you do the top piece first. Put this together first, and then you can glue it together. Yeah, don't do what I did.
You heard it from her, guys, not me.
Yeah, put this together first.
Somebody didn't follow my instructions.
No. Sorry. Thanks. This is better. The cutout does match my shirt.
But hey, you had, it was the adventure, right? It was the
You know what? Sometimes I just gotta find out
It's about the
on
journey,
my own.
not the destination, right?
Right. because I can show you guys what not to do. Okay, so let's do that one.
Or if you do it.
Zach, can you score these lines for them?
I'll see what I can do.
I think that might be helpful.
I think I should be able to swing that.
I think so. You would be awesome. Well, you're already awesome, but... Okay, see how it's coming along? Oh, look at that. That's so cute. It keeps getting better and better. All right, so this one goes over here. See if I can get it just right. This one right here. Like so, okay? Dry. Dry for me, please. Okay, so this one and this heart, we're almost finished. We're gonna glue this on top. So, we have a heart here, and we have a heart here. Oh my goodness. Heart there. Heart there. Okay, now, that is going to go right there in the center, and it's going to be hard for me to see. Yes, exactly. Let me just take my desk down a little bit because I like to go over the top of my projects when I'm trying to see space-wise how things are going to work out. So, I think these are dry. Okay. Just like that. It's about as good as I can see. Ooh, that stuck fast, y'all. That stick fast. It'll get ya. Thank you. Okay, so you could, if you wanted to, add a bow. That's super cute. I'm going to grab some twine somewhere. Where is my twine? Hold on.
This work?
I got it.
Okay.
All right, let me grab some twine for a hanger. We're going to feed it up through the holes. And then I'm just going to tie a little knot here, a couple knots, so that it doesn't go through the hole. The hole is not very big, so you should be fine. And then I'm going to feed it up through the other one. Would y'all add a bow or no bow?
Where would you put the bow?
Right in the center. You could if you wanted to.
You know, like the bow you did the other night?
The one that was really big that I got really small?
The one that behind you, it's on the heart? Or on your stand?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
I could have taken all that extra material.
Yeah, it was all on the ground when you were done. Looked like it had been raining fabric in here.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Let me do one more knot. Just to be safe. Now, I will tell you right now, this is not finished because, oh yes, my friends.
What do you call it?
This is a Posca marker.
No, but what you're doing, you're adding
just
flare. What's the word I'm looking for? Eccentric? Something with an A, I think.
I don't know. I'm just adding some flare. I like your word.
Accents. There it is.
Accents.
Thank you, Brenda. Pizzazz. I like that one too.
And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, just do your thing.
Dimension works, it just doesn't sound as fancy as accents.
Okay, let's come down here. Just add a little bit to the bottom. Need some on the hearts down here.
Oh, no, kid, you're fine. I'm teasing.
Dimension is right, though. I think our feathers need some. Not feathers. Dad told me what it was. And our arrow.
Yeah, Amy Doodles.
Yeah. Okay, so we got to have a little bit on the, up here. Yes! I'm excited for this. Okay, let me cut these off really quick. All right, my friends, it is done. Just kidding. Okay, now I think it's done. Ready? Where's my string? All right, here we go. Oh, look how stinking cute that is. Y'all hit the heart button for me. Let me know what you think. Oh, I love it. This is really cute. It's exactly what I had in mind, y'all. So, hit the heart button for me. Comment the word arrow. Check your messenger. This is on Etsy. I have all the links there for you to check out. Let me know if you can't find it. We'll see you next time. Bye.